A very good morning from Croatia. I want to thanks to Dr. Irfan and Rohan Institute for this amazing international conference and training. We're all researchers, professors are here together, especially to the dignity to the University of the Rockford. Today, my topic is the synergy of AI education and research, the opportunities and challenges. As Dr. Irfan said, I'm coming from Croatia, from the Faculty of Economics, Business, Tourism. Also, in that I'm working in the Department of Quantitative Methods, and also I'm a professor in a high vocational school, a professor advisor here in Croatia. Very, very active on the national level, European and global level. Once here, I want to thanks also to the International Organizing Secretary, to Dr. Shaidza Vasudeva, and to all here who are with us on this international research course on research writing methods and techniques. Uh, let's start from the education trends. So we have some here trends, new trends, calling like this. We are talking about the artificial intelligence. We are talking about the immersed learning. So what is happening with the research? Also, like education is moving the same way, there are the big changes in the big changes in the research department. So today, so many digital tools and AI. So I'm sure that each of us are trying every day a new digital tool. But what is our problem? The problem is they are all a paid version, and also for us academicians and for our students. What about the ethics consideration if we are talking about using the artificial intelligence? We know what is happening. So many plagiaries, so many works. Before few days, I see like example, write a book for few minutes. So, what is the sense of using AI? I can say it makes today it's rapidly changing. It's rapidly changing our daily situation. It is changing our education. It is changing everything. But there is a big question. There is a big question. So, how much it is making us to move in the future? Also, it is moving us back. And especially for our students who, when we are talking about their characteristics, they need to be innovative. They need to be a critical thinker. So how using, if we use, like example, only AI, what is happening with our youth? What is happening with our students? How will they think? So before, when we were studying, we didn't have that opportunities. So we need to read, we need to contact such a lot of literature. Today you can put anything on your work and say I contact this, but that is not ethical. That is not ethical. In Croatia and in Europe, we have the regulatives. So this academic year, we started. So now at the end, we make researches during our country with our students, with our professors, and we will see the results. We will see what is happening and what consequences, I can say, where there the benefits or bigger challenges using the AI in our subjects, in our research, in our education methods. So that is why I put here this. This is the situation where we have this AI. We have these regulatives of the AI. So we have in Croatia a big project called Brain, and this Brain project is started last year when we start with using the AI, and it will be more than 9 years. So it is granted from the European Union, and I can say that all the universities, all the high schools, whole Croatia education system is involved in that brain project. So you can have a subject like a add-in subject, the facultative subject for your students. So what is this intersection when we are talking about this? What about the synergy? How to make this and what's happening with our knowledge? How do we feel when we are using generative artificial intelligence? So we have many opportunities, but I will say we need to use it on the ethic way. Here, the generative AI in classroom, the personalized learning. When we talk about this AI in the research or in education, I can say it is really, I like AI. I like AI. Why? Because we have these opportunities for the personalized learning, especially we have a lot of students with disabilities. We have students who are gifted, and when we have in our classroom, in our departments, when we have a big number of students, and if they come from the ministry without the solution how to make the learning to that students adaptable. So AI is helping us a lot, especially to make the rubrics so for that student, so we can have more time, we can have bigger attention for our students. Lifelong learning. So nobody is asking us today. Nobody's asking us today, do you know that? There's not a question. So the question is, what do you know today that you didn't know yesterday? And that is really like that. So if we don't learn something new today, it seems in this world, it seems that we didn't do nothing today. Then we started with this virtual classrooms in the time of pandemic, and we see that this is really a great opportunity to learn. So today, Professor Nada sitting in the comfort of her room, uh, using this metaverse or any of these generative tools, we are here together. So who we don't have opportunity and we don't have financial grants to travel a lot. So we all know that we educators, how much can we move in our year? Like example, we have paid 2 conferences, or it is different and different countries. So this is really amazing when we are using this virtual classrooms, and uh, also blended learning or any other uh, any other education style. When we say edtech becomes a big business, so today through my training, through my presentation, you'll really see that I say always to my students, some of you maybe will not finish the higher education, but you need to be ready. You need to be ready for the trade. So getting the main education, and when we say brushing the skills today, the theory doesn't matter. Theory doesn't matter if we don't have the practical part of the things what we are learning. So research is really really a cornerstone of everything, and according when we are talking about the education. So I said, what can you do today that you couldn't do a year ago? I'm really curious. I'm really curious today. How will you go from this training, and will you learn something new from Professor Nada? Here is this graphic. So we see here that we have the public sector, we have this infrastructure, we're talking about the health and hunger. And if we see 15, we see the numbers, but according to this, we can say here we have almost the all 17 SDGs. So today, what we are doing, we are talking about, we touched education. Also, we are making the partnerships. So the 17 SDGs is said making the partnerships and educating also. This has an influence and an impact on our, I can say, decent growth. So each one of the 17 SDGs is according to this. So we are talking about the economic empowerment, about the economic growth, about the social growth, and in what kind of environment we are living. We are witnessing the bad situation on the global level, the wars. So how the wars today are affecting our education, and what about that students who are affected with the war? So there are a lot of questions which are in front of us today. So I said here we have these questions. What are the hot topics in the research today? What methods and technologies are using in the recent research? So this is the main topic of this course of these days, where all educators will share their knowledge. Then how can we apply with this? So what are the challenges? What are the challenges? So I already mentioned the challenges, the big challenges is the funding, from where get the money. Then this ethical concerns, where is the border using, like example, AI, and technological limitations. So our engineers, our innovators, they still didn't put the border. So we see what is happening when we are talking about the things what are happening around us. So in one moment we can all disappear. So let us start. Let us finish this and make the technological limitations for the well-being for all of us around the globe. Here, AI has this technology landscape, so we know what is this, the natural NLP, the natural language processing. So today, you don't need to be a programmer, or even you don't need to come from the information communication technology sector, because you have such a lot of digital tools which can be used without knowing that. But also you cannot bring yourself in the situation. So if somebody is asking you to don't, if like example, you don't know the answer, so you need to really be multidisciplinary. So let us have that rule. Let us have that rule to learn, even we are coming from medicine, engineering, or construction, health sector. The main thing is that we really need to be interdisciplinary. So here are the main 8 ethical questions, and we are talking about artificial intelligence. So really, what do you think? Put it in your mind. Is AI fair? Is AI fair? So I already talked a lot about this. Then, who is responsible for AI? We know really good who is responsible for AI. And here are the question of technological limitations. How can we protect access to AI from bad actors? Especially, like example, Prof.Nada is also coming from the economic field and financial sector. So, what about the security when you are making online banking or things? So we are thankful today to the blockchain. We know what is blockchain and how to make a transfer of the money and how the transfers of money are going. Then will we stop talking to one another? We already stop talking to each other. You see, think about this. Do you communicate with your friends? Do you visit your friends? Do you go out with your friends? Do you visit your relatives? So almost we are here on this online, and I can say that I most communicated online than out, because today we are all we have the limitations of the time. But think, we all also before, but we are here and we are doing that big mistakes. We are doing the big mistakes when we are moving from each other. Who is benefiting from it? So today, a lot of sectors. So if we talk about the digital marketing, everything is the media. The media is using the different media. So the diversity of media, everybody today has the benefits from the AI. So will AI suffer, and can AI suffer? So we know that it will be. So even we are using the things like, we know that robotics are almost today in the primary education. So little students, little kids, I can say from the age of 3 to 4 years, when they learn to talk, when they learn to walk, they already are here. And the parents are moving them in this direction, educating this about the robotics and the machine learning. So all these things. So let us make a little reminder. So AI has different types. Each one is not the same. So if we have this A and I. So for A and I, we have this low level. It is a low level. So for the task like a speech or face recognition, today we know that we have, like example, Prof.Nada, in her country also, I'm working on the smart village, and on my village, we have all these systems. So we use all these things for this type of AI for opening the doors and other things. Then this advanced level of AI. So how to virtual assistant. So one part of today of my lecture is about this virtual assistants. They really can help us a lot, especially when we want to make the interactive lessons for our students, or when we are making competitions, or we want to make quizzes, rubrics, or anything. We can have the virtual assistants. And always today, I'm sure that wherever you go on any web page, that you have a virtual assistant. Shopping, going to doctor, or anyway, there are the virtual assistants and the chatbots. And we have this ASA. It is a super intelligence, so hypothetical super level of the AI, which you see will surpass the human intelligence and cognitive functions. We always say that AI don't have that human characteristics, but this ASA, it can surpass the human intelligence and the cognitive functions. Different techniques used in the research, different techniques used in education. So predictive modeling, especially for us researching, predictive modeling is very important. We have a lot of digital tools, lot of techniques. We can start, like example, there is no software, there is no digital tool which is not supported by AI. So I see here, we are using the Microsoft, we have the Copilot, and starting from Copilot and moving further. Even the like example for, we can use MS Excel for making this predictive modeling. So I say, in Excel, there is no thing that you cannot make from that. Also, like using AI, other apps. But we need innovations. We need innovations in everything. So innovations in research, innovations in education. And when we are talking about innovations and entrepreneurship, so uh, we have this deep learning, and first we always need to understand the problem. So we can think like when we know what when we are doing our research, what we are doing first when we are making our research. So here we need to understand the problem. Then let's start to research about the possible solution. So we are developing this possible solution. So when we come with the right things, when we find our solutions, we will continue. So, especially today, we need production. We need production for the economic growth. And if we are making something, we can have a prototype. Then we are testing that prototype. So before the implementation, we will test our prototype. And also, we have an opportunity if something is not all right, we can come back again to our prototype. So a lot of inventions today, and they all are coming from idea to realization on this way. So we need to always these three main parts, like example, understanding, exploring, and materializing. How can I do something if I don't understand? We know that we are starting in education from the Bloom's taxonomy, then moving in the digital technology, enhancing our digital education with the summer model. And here we have this deep thinking. So first empathizing, and this is the thing of understanding. After that is our part exploring. So research is always here. We are exploring our opportunities. Then we are materializing. How can we materialize everything? Yes, we can really. So that is the thing when I said it is starting to be a business. So let us always be an inspiration, and let us inspire our students, help them to come to the ideas to make this ideation, and to the phase of implementation. So one great example of this design thinking methodology in action is like example this healthcare case study, how design thinking transformed the Rotterdam Eye Hospital. So what is the feeling when you are going to the hospital and then you are seeing a old building, dirty places, dirty corners, everything is dirty. So then and you have like example, you have little kids, so the environment around of you is making you to feel like example without the stress. So we are all living today in stress, and when we have these problems, especially when we are talking about our health, we need to we need to find and we need to make a place where we will feel good. So not only here in the hospitals, but all of us has a scare of the doctor, maybe our children from the dentist, or for this part. So impact of social media, it's a big impact of the social media when we are talking about the new methods, new techniques, about the research, about the education. So there are a lot of positive, and there are also a negative. The positive thing is today we are here all together, and tomorrow or today we will see our posts on the Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or anywhere. So we can democratize our information. Then we have this global connectivity. Negative things are misinformation. So media literacy, like green literacy, like financial literacy, like all the literacy is playing a crucial role today in research in education. So only we have this problem with the fake news. Fake news are the big problem. Then we have the hate speeches. So you see what is happening around us on this media hate speeches. Even we are talking about our education sector. So every the bad thing is it's really having a bad influence on our mental health and the anxiety. All students today, it we cannot say the anxiety is starting in older age. It is starting from the early age. So this impact of the social media is not good. So you see what is we need to protect our youth from all this from all these things. And when, like example, when my students are asking for the friendship, I always say, please, it's not a problem. I can accept you like a friend, but Professor Nada is also a lot on the global media. And many of people are hiding from the names. So I don't know people. We are all mutual friends from the Facebook, like example. I don't want that my students, like example, have problems with some people because we don't know. We can be educated, we can be anything, but we don't know what people are having in their head. So I'm witnessing a lot of these things, like example, how many a lot of marriage men are coming and they're trying to make a relationship or something like that. So I don't want the students to have that problem. For me, I make a block and I solve a problem. So this is the thing that we have the positive and negative things of the media, in the research, in the education, in everything. Research trends are moving higher and are continuing with this AI. So the question is, oh, we always have our research question. We are making a research design, then we are making our research analyzing and interpretation. What the number means to you when we are making analyze, if we don't know to interpret that don't means for us nothing. Even like example, we are starting from the percent. If you don't know percent, how can you read today newspaper? How can you read? So statistics today is statistics is like writing and reading. So this interpretation is very important. So in the theoretical or in the practical part, we need to understand that. So if we say use of AI in higher education, we know what it is providing. It is providing, I said already, that we have this personalized learning, we have the grading. It is amazing. It is amazing. We have many programs for the grading, for making the rubrics. So uh, before a few days, I also find one new called Education AI. Then we have manager. So there is no thing that AI cannot help you. If you, like example, don't have time, if you are in a hurry. So, but I think that we need to move that habit. It is better to not do some things or be or depend about only about that AI. So if you don't understand that, if you cannot analyze that, what is the meaning of that? So let us think about the things what we are using from AI. Uh, pardon. Oh, just a minute. So we have this research and education, we have this David Kolb's learning model. So from early morning, how did you awake? How do you feel today? Then, you are watching, like example, me. So Are you thinking? You are thinking and watching. Like example, I put myself here. Then I'm still thinking. I'm doing. Then how am I feeling and how am I doing? You see the behavior. This behavior has a lot, is in a big, has a positive and strong correlation with us. So our concrete experience, that is what I say. How can I say I'm not a psychologist, but today, if I want to solve many problems in my job, like example with my students or anything, I also need to have that knowledge. I need to have hard skills. I need to have soft skills. So that is the point of being today interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary. Then we have this reflective observation. We are watching. Maybe today you are watching the things and you don't have a positive impact. Or maybe later you will think about the things and about the words or anything, and then your things will change. It will be a big change. So this DKKL model really can be ideal for all applications, not only for AI, but for every sector. So are you passive? Are you passive? Did you have the aims for the day today? What you need to achieve? So all is pardon, everything is starting from you. So think this, and always when you are awaking and going, you need to start a day with a smile. So if it is hard, it even it is hard, is if hard things are happening around you, try that your feeling is positive wisdom. Positive wisdom is very important. So we have this is calling a continuum. We can only have a continuum, a lifelong continuum. Writing and making articles, writing books, anything today, if we have a continuum, and this continuum is processing in each moment. So we know that AI is nothing else than an algorithm which has the instructions. So when we have these patterns, and all the patterns are defined. So if we have well-defined inputs, we will have a well-defined output. We know that how many times we define our hypothesis, and then after making our research, after putting all in our research, we are not satisfied. But the whole work what you do needs to make you satisfied. So what is the meaning of well-defined outputs? The well-defined outputs will be if you make this, and today that is how AI has this characteristics of the algorithm. Everything is defined with the algorithm. So when we are making our research, also everything needs to be defined. So if we don't accept, so that is also in our practice. So we don't need to we are accepting or not accepting our hypothesis. So data science is multidisciplinary. Data science is really multidisciplinary. So you see here, we have these databases, we have these data processes. We are starting from the knowledge. We have this domain knowledge. Then we have the communication. So today we are communicating. We are communicating even we can get a lot of conclusions today from lot of conclusions from the your verbal or non-verbal way of communication. Then the communication with we can go to the part of the media or our communication. So if we use the term communication, we can talk about the term communication till tomorrow. Then we have a presentation. So how will we present something? So that is very important. Then problem solving. Everything today can be a problem if we don't have the knowledge, but there is no problem that we cannot solve, really. So, and if we want to be successful in our business, we need to have a strategy. Also, if we want to be today satisfied and well known, like example, we need to be a well known researcher, well known educator. Hard work. We can be, I can say, somebody say he or she is a genius. Yes, but she can be a genius.
Particularly in the design, sir. Is it what's this? Through narrative? Through narrative. Oh, I see. Now, you mentioned in your conclusion, sir, that Philippine history is crucial in shaping globally competent maritime professionals. How would you
Please, can you repeat? I didn't hear good.
Yeah, dear participant, at the end you can do your questions. Now, when Professor Dr. Nada complete their presentation, at the end you can do your questions. Carry on, Professor Dr. Nada from Crucial.
Okay, so you see this, like when this is a summary for AI. So whatever relationship we have, we know that you see that deep learning is a subset, but data science is dealing with all other problems. So with AI, machine learning, and the deep learning, we have a lot of new opportunities today in education. So AI has this vast opportunity. Opportunities don't happen, you are creating them. So you need to create your opportunities. This is what I say. AI is amazing, is benefiting this 24 hours. We have the automation of all our tasks. We have this inclusive learning. We can detect the learning problems. And when I say already a lot about this personalized learning, I will repeat again. We can make our lesson plans, we can make exercises. There is no thing that we cannot make. So so many today digital tools which can help us. You see, before Magic School, Brisk, Copilot. So the AI is not something new. We know that we have Alexa from a long time, and many things that were before that, and we didn't know that it is called artificial intelligence. Support for our students, for the assisting, for tutoring. Then we have this, as I said, administration of tasks, saving time. Time is money today. So that is what I say. When we with AI, we can save money and we can earn money. So it depends about you. What will you choose today for your work? Then we are detecting the learning problems, so we can detect everything, and make interventions. So it is really great for enabling and for things, and for the detecting. Data analysis for us researchers, for us educators. AI is making this predictive, it has this predictive assessment techniques. So we are talking about new trends. We have these trends about the predictive and preventive assessment techniques. So when we are making the evaluation, if we are making, as I said, forecasting for predictions for the future, customizing the learning experience. So through this, we can make a lot of things. Inclusive learning. Inclusive learning today, we know that we always need to have in a title inclusive. So today needs like sustainable. So most used two words today are inclusive and sustainable. Everything needs to be inclusive and sustainable. So this is really part when we, especially when we are talking about, as I said, students with disabilities and the gifted students. Always please try to give to that students a lot more time. Try to give them the time how much they need, because tomorrow they will be thankful to you because you give the time for them, especially for that inclusive today education and learning. So I will go a little bit faster through this because I see Professor Nada is really can talk till tomorrow. I said that AI is not really new. You see, from it is dating from a long time, from the centuries before. So the main thing, the role of computing today, I said, is in the chatbot and in the virtual assistants. What is the meaning of this? So you see here the virtual assistants. Every page, every web page, I said what you open today has this little funny, beautiful, different type of the chatbots. So they are really highly skilled individuals. But also you can make an individual just for you. You have such a lot of programs which are offering you all the solutions, but you always have an opportunity to make it according to your needs. The benefits are enormous in every sector, numerous benefits and efficiency. So like example, I said chatbot.com. Chatbot.com is a platform to build these chatbots. Then AI Magic School, million of educators today are using this to provide the personalized learning and for making their lessons. Snapchat My, like example, it is also offering a fun interaction. So I here put a comparison of the platform. We have a lot of platforms. But I choose this three. So if we want to focus on the business or if we want to personalize, so each one is specialized for different things. So it is good. It is good to use more different platforms for this. So I see here the integration. You can integrate these virtual assistants and chatbots wherever you want. Like example, website, apps, then on the learning platform. So they are, I can say, when we are talking about in mechanic fluids, about the elasticity, here is also so adaptability. Or here we can use word adaptability. Advances, we have a lot of advances today according to this. What is the role of computing in chatbots and virtual assistants? What are the roles, like example, for writing your research? So these are the advanced methods and techniques. Then I said before, Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant can control, but this is the highest level. So I put here like example chatbot.com. It is very easy to create your own chatbot according to your needs. So it is really user friendly. And as I said, you don't need to have the code. You don't need to know coding, like example at the chatbot.com. So it is great. You can make this computing. It is great for the business. It is great for all the subjects which you are having in your university or anywhere. And if you are making this cloud, it is a cloud-based hosting. So the steps are easy. You visit them, you sign up at the account, then you are setting your things. So what is the main thing? You are making a bot. You are using the chatbot.com, and the first thing is registration. And this is what I said. You are adding a new project chatbot. I like to use this blank chatbot. But you have a lot of opportunities with the blank chatbot. You signed up, you have these things, you have the but setting the chatbot. We see these are the you can use all of these things. Like I use this blank bot because, like example, I wanted to make before a few days a recruitment for the students. That was our practice, so we make it according like we want. But you have here online, you have the quiz bot, you have the job application bot. We had here finished job application bot, but we want to brush our skills at our students. We want if we are using AI, and then if we are using the finished models, then we are not thinking. So if we are using AI, let us use the blank bot so we can make a chat bot like we want. There at the beginning, there are a lot of mistakes. You see, it looks like a mind map. But it is not a mind map. You first put your story name, then the chatbot is telling to you, "Hi, my name is Nada chatbot." Then we can start to see here. It's writing on Croatian. I didn't translate, but hi, my name is Strukovni bot. Then here you are making the responses. And what is the good thing? Each one responses when you can check. So always you can make a testing. You are testing your chatbot in each step, and be sure if you make a mistake, you will be stopped. So then you are going to your model and try and it is blinking. Where is your mistake? So you need to have keywords. Also, it is good to use the emojis because if you want to motivate your students, like example, also you need to maybe it is good to prepare some kind of award. So if they make like award can be a chocolate or something like that. So it will motivate the students because it is really at the beginning till you don't practice it. It can be a little bit mistakes, little bit problems on this. So you see here, like example, here I have this bot. I put a question, then I have a bot response. Then I'm texting the bot, my bot later. Here is only here you can say the question 1 is equal to 2. There are 2 or 3 main orders which you need to learn. So then you will continue, like example, with the questions, getting the answers from your bot. Here also putting some photos, animations. It is great because it is more interesting. It is interesting to see. Then when you are finished, like example, with the question 1, you can go on the question 2. The techniques, the systems is also is little bit maybe different, but here, as I said, you see all of your steps, what you are doing. We like to put this smile because, like example, we come to the end, and then Professor Nada said, "Bravo, you win, you are a winner, you get a award. So this motivation, the motivation needs to be always put it in anything you are doing in education and research. So motivate your students, motivate them, because little small award, small recognition has a big meaning, and it is a big support. And on that way, you are helping your students. You know, when I make one bot with my students, the at the end, when we come at the end, the next question is, Professor, when we are doing another. So we have that we can make we can make I always said you can make it also at home, because we don't have, so we don't have a lot of time only for making, like, example chatbots. So it is great. So this is the model which we finished. Then when we finish that, we are publishing. So this is the, what I say, this is a integration, like example, with your web page, with your social medias, Instagram, LinkedIn, or wherever you need this bot. Then after that, you are publishing it, giving this integration. Also, before making this integration, you are testing your bot. So I said in each one step, you can test your bot. You need to test your bot because it needs a time. So here, chat widget settings. Here you are putting, here is the name, here is the description of your bot. Then start chat. When we copy the link, you see here, the chat widget, here is the link. And when you copy the link, when you integrate it on, like example, on the web page, then you start here, you click on the start chat, and you have your chatbot today. Many universities today, many schools, before they had all newspapers. Now, for, like example, for students, for the mobility, for the quick, they are using this type for chatting. Like example, now we are here soon will be the applications for the new students. So all information about your university, about anything which has with this for the new students, for the application can be written here in this chat. So, like example, student come here, put a question, and our chatbot is answering the questions according to that. This here, they are very user friendly, so they are, and when we find with a big smile. Um, After this, we have this AR VR. We have 3D model. The 3D AR VR is also helping us a lot. In the research, AI is accelerating research, so we know it is helping us at the data analyzing, at the literature review, at these recognitions. Also bridging a gap, so AI tutors are helping us. So this chatbot and virtual assistant is also a tutor which will help us, which will make anything accessible to worldwide. So this can be an innovation in pedagogy. Let us always try to find new. Let us always work on the new ideas. Let us use methods like brainstorming and other methods for your students, because idea is very necessary for anything. Challenges: try to make a best system for your data, for the security. How to prevent your things, how to prevent your access, how not using this. So we know that we have this GDPR. So let us think about this privacy law and regulations. Again, bias and equity. AI is giving things, different things, so it's making a lot of challenges. Digital gaps. So we have this equitable access to technology. We know that it is a still not good situation. We still need more women. We still need more women in science. We still need more women in technology, in education, in the field of STEM. And we need to, so let us especially especially we need to help to the ladies, to the women from the no developing countries. So many of us are working a lot. We have many humanitarian organizations. So one our mission like our educator need to be let us try to educated women, and also let us give our education to others who still don't have opportunity to learn. So let us think about that. Let us think about that. Today, I hate many things what are happening around us because many are acting like competitors. Don't be a competitor. I don't care what you do today. I'm not I'm doing today the things which I decide. I don't need to make today 10 lectures, 5 workshops, or etc. I think that it's more important to still to help others and not act like a competitor. So it will give you better satisfaction because you see today, especially around us on the media, when you see that one person make that, 100 others are making it at the same time. Don't act like that. Work on the things that are really interesting you, not only the certificates or other things what are helping. AI quality, till now, you see, I already explained about the 3 types, with starting from the low to the higher level. We have this model performance. So how to make a model performance? It's according to the which algorithm and which model. You know, also when you are today using any chat GPT or anything, you need to have a good defined prompt. So if you don't have a good defined prompt, you will also not get answers which you are asking. So think if we say AI is really quality, think about this societal impact, what is having on our society. So today we already listen a lot how AI is helping in our fights against climate changes. Then the compatibility. So the compatibility from the starting to get data quality. Solving the AI quality challenge represents a huge opportunity for the models to gain trust to operate in the things. So we have this teacher training. I want to once again, thanks to our great Dr. Irfan and to our great Rokan Institute for this trainings. Let these trainings be also integration for the new knowledge, for the new for new for new team, for us, for making stronger institutions. Let us continue to have, like in life, the same way in education and research. We need to have the realistic expectations. So who knows what Professor Nada would want to make, but I need to have this type of expectations. When we are talking about investments, like example, return on investment, what is the return on our investment? If we are not mentioning only money, because we many of us are working on this humanic base, so we are not always asking for the money for the things what we are doing. So return on investment can be today for me, like example, Sunday morning. All of my we don't work today. All of my friends are already on the beaches. But Professor Nada decided today to spend her time with you. So I have this expectations today. This make me really happy to be with you, to say to all you amazing educators, researchers, hello, and to after say goodbye. So we have these chatbots, we have these virtual agents, we make them implemented. We are talking about the financial sustainability. We are talking about things, what is crucial today for the tools. The best things of all of these digital tools is that they are not offering a lot in a free version. So all of these amazing digital tools are payable. We need to go in a pro version, but for us, to educate our students, for some things we can use this free version. But if your student have a vision of something other, then it is good to choose, like example, chatbot.com. At the chatbot.com, the chatbot is only living 1 month. After 1 month, he is not living. So if you have a payable version, everything is lived all that time. So for us, for practicing, because Professor Nada don't have a business, I don't have my private institution for the educations, but so I'm using this free version. But if I have this, or I will have a paid version. So human interactions, let us think about this human interaction. AI cannot replace the invaluable human elements. So my empathy, my emotions, my things, AI cannot took from me. Even we are talking about the higher, which have that cognitive aspect. So, but my elements it is fitted with my characteristics. So let us continue. Let us take care about ethical concerns. Let us take, especially when we are making lessons, workshops, when we are doing research about this, how to be protected, this AI and cybersecurity. You see here we have with AI we can detect it faster. We can detect the phishing. We know that we have a lot of problems today than this preventing on the online frauds. Today we have a lot of also here on the global level, a lot of institutions which are fraud institutions. They don't have nothing with with the education and research. So really be very careful. Really be very careful for who you are working, for who you are giving also your time. Check that. So that is also one type of your security. Like we need network security, we also need our personal security. So I said this quality, I already say job displacement. I will say it will never replace us, never replace us. We need to make a balance. Let us strike on that balance. So we have this technology trends in 2025 in the sustainability, in the reality extended, in the cybersecurity. We have a lot of new trends. We have a lot of new methods in the in our research in education. My conclusion is that the synergy of AI education and research is really a powerful opportunity to make your learning, new learning, to redefine your learning. But we need to take care about these challenges. So let us address these challenges with that responsibility, with our responsibility. So this is our journey. This is our journey of us like the educator, like a researcher. We choose this. We choose this journey. So take care about the ethics. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor, for your kind presentation in the way you have delivered very clearly. From participant, if you have any questions, you can do it from Professor Nada. Otherwise, we have our next speakers from Greece. Uh, if you have any questions, you can do it.
All right. If I may, yes, this is Professor Iman Garcia. Do you hear me, Professor Nada?
Yes, I hear you.
All right. Thanks so much, Professor Nada. This is Professor Iman Garcia from Quezon City University here in Philippines. Oh, something went wrong. Silap. Hello.
Yes, yes, I hear you.
I thought that there is a disconnection. Anyway, I do appreciate everything about and what you shared to us this afternoon, particularly about how you delve into the study concerning the different aspects of AI in the application in a research. And the collaboration that you made really gave me a greater insight to think, particularly about on the theory of Delb's Colby. Yeah, it has to do with experiential learning with this aspect. And I would like to know from your end how you apply this, the Delb's Colby's theory, wherein it says that the knowledge is created through the transformation of experience. Now, with this, if we are going to apply AI in this theory of Kolb's, how we're going to assert that the knowledge really transformed through the experience in the application of AI. Now, the second question that I would like to have some to be enlightened is about these ethical concerns. We all know that it's very important for us as a researcher to conduct such kind of ethical concerns. Let's must not forget or neither to neglect the importance of this because it has to do with the ethical considerations, ensuring confidentiality, protecting the identity of those who provide our research data. Now, my question is this: how will we attain the supremacy of those data gathered by a certain researcher in the advent of this AI? Now, the third question that I would like to have with this about the relevance, the readiness, the integration, the innovation, and the growth of AI scheme and research in the application in the National Development Program. Now, we are turning point now in the higher education. What do you think? Can we attain that in the long run, there is that all Filipinos in the country that AI is relevant since the AI has some negative impact when it comes in dealing how we are going to push with this. So thanks so much, Dr. Professor Nada, for all these things, the shared wisdoms that you had shared them. Really, I do appreciate everything. Hope to hear from you about how you're going to enlighten us more on this. Thanks so much, Professor Nada.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm sure, listen, I know many researchers from the Philippines, and I'm sure that you are all amazing. I also see that, like example, Professor Dr. Mobo, he will also come today or tomorrow, I see. So, like example, he has his journal. So he has a journal and a research journal, and also he has his publishing house. So if he, like example, like a researcher, and if he will not accept researchers from used where because there are a lot of reviewers. After the reviews, we now we already have a practice when we are making a review, and we have this many softwares which can recognize the plagiates and the things. So still, if you are a researcher and educator in your soul, in your heart, you will not use this. You will not use this. I'm sure that you will not use this this all from the AI, and that you will still have your vision, you will give yourself and your knowledge in that. So if you are not that kind, then Professor Nada thinks that you really today need to have another thing, not to be a educator or researcher. Then you need to try to find a job where like some kind of business where you will earn from AI, but don't earn from AI. Don't took it from the field of education and research. That is
Thank you,
the
doctor.
ethical consideration.
Thank you,
Thank
doctor. Thank
you.
you, doctor, for your presentation in the way you have delivered very clearly, very descriptive. Thank you. Thank you once again for
Thank
your kind
you.
effort in presentations.